Hello everyone, this is One Watch 2 Play Game. So today I'll be showing you the walkthrough of the PC version of DeadIsland Riptide. So we just go through the options first. Okay, so you could actually use the keyboard and your mouse or your Xbox 360 controller. So for this walkthrough gameplay, we'll be using the Xbox 360 pad. Okay, I think that should be all. So we're gonna start from the prelude or the beginning of the game. So we're just gonna start a new game. Okay, so DeadIsland Riptide is a direct sequel of the previous DeadIsland game. The DeadIsland game came out like a few years ago, so this is kind of like a sequel to the previous one. Okay, so this is a character choose screen. So if you've played former DeadIsland game, this is a part 2, which is called DeadIsland Riptide. Okay, so most of the characters in the previous game are actually in the new Riptide of DeadIsland. As you can see, we have Logan, Bruna, Zian, Sambi, and we have a new character called John over here. Okay, so and also we could also import our previous characters from the previous game. Okay, but we won't be doing that. So we'll just select character. So I'm going to select Bruna.
If someone has money, if they have power, they can pretend to be as pious as hell, and no one will ever suspect how evil they are.
Okay, so we're just going to start from
Sydney.
the
You
new
know
game.
how many female half-Aborigine detectives there were before me? None. Yeah, you think it was easy, suffering the abuse of my so-called colleagues.
So we're gonna choose custom. Like in this part, it has to do with distribution of skills. So we're gonna do the distribution of skills manually. So we're gonna take the custom.
Or how big your bank account is. I saw it in the resort as the infection spread, and the rich, they died just.
So we're just gonna skip it. Okay, so DeadIsland Riptide takes players to the island of Palena on the Banoi archipelago. Okay, so an archipelago is kind of like a clusters of island or an island group or clusters of island in a chain. Okay, so if you've played the former DeadIsland game, you remember towards the end, after defeating the last boss, they kind of like took a helicopter and trying to leave the island. So this is kind of like sequel to what happened. So we'll be playing that right now.
They have a very high tolerance, Mr. Serpo. I've already
So
administered
we're just gonna skip these.
This is another fine mess you've gotten yourself into, Perna.
Okay, so the game starts from the ship where the helicopter they used to escape in the previous DeadIsland kind of landed on the ship. So we're gonna start from the ship over here. Okay, so one of the key features of DeadIsland is a co-op multiplayer. You could play it online or through LAN, and also there are new vehicles, new players, just like John, and also much more to see. DeadIsland Riptide was developed by Techland, published by Deep Silver. It was released on 23rd of April. Okay, so we'll be going through some of the controls as we play walkthrough of DeadIsland Riptide. Okay, so the X is to interact maybe on machines and doors, and also to pick up objects. So we just did that. So sit back and watch me play DeadIsland Riptide, and don't forget to visit my YouTube page for more. So if you notice, towards the left hand side of the screen, the left top hand side of the screen, you have your life of the character you're playing. It's towards the left hand side of the screen. Then you'll notice a kind of circle still towards the left hand side of the screen, the upper part. That's called Fury. You need to, the only way to acquire a lot of Fury is to take down a lot of infested ones, that's the zombies. Each time you take an infested one, you gain a skill point and your Fury also increases. Then towards the right hand side of the screen, it will show you the current weapon which you have. So right now you just have the hand for punching. Okay, so you move. Then towards the right hand side of the screen, if you look down, that's the map over there. So the blue part is you, while the red is your waypoint, where you're supposed to go. So press the RS to crouch. A to jump.
Gotta get my hands on a bloody weapon of some kind.
Okay, so we need to get a weapon. So we've gotten it. We could just look around, see if there's anything to take. So new objective is to find out what's going on the ship. So we press X also to interact. Kind of press X for long. To use your flashlight, you press the down controller, not the analog. Remember, we always need to check our map to know the location of where we're going.
Poor bastard. Thinks he's gonna live through this.
So one cool thing about DeadIsland Riptide is you just need to explore everywhere to get a lot of things. So like I said, we'll be going through the controls as we progress in the game.
Shit! This bloody piece of shit had better not sink.
So we'll be getting a new objective right now.
Put out the fire.
We need to stop the gas flow, so we just follow the map. So to run on the Xbox 360 pad, you just press the left analog stick, you press it inside, and that's all. Start running. Okay, we've got in a med kit. So to use the med kit, you press the B button. So we're not going to do that now. Remember I told you to interact, press the X button. So we've done that.
Okay, the way's clear.
So the next quest objective is to find a way out of the engine room. Okay, so that should be the bloodthirsty zombies.
Fuck, they're already here. I'm getting sick of this shit.